me. Well, quarter
Oh.
past 10 now.
Oh, never mind then. Well, that sucks. So disregard. I was hoping you'd suffer a lot more. Um, yeah.
Tried to
Okay.
screw me over.
Yeah. Okay. How's it going, mate? Long time no chat. I could go through your form if you'd like to, but obviously it's been a little while, so I think it's just kind of use the form as like an impetus to talk about how practice has been going, questions that have come up, and so on.
I just zoned out there for a second, not gonna lie.
And that's okay. I'm used to it. How are you? How's practice? Talk to me.
It's been alright, yeah. Just got back from camping last night for like 4-ish days. Stuff's been fun. Yeah, practice has been on and off.
Sure. Sure.
I don't know if I don't know if you know this. I might have some slight issues with my mental regarding this game. I don't know if you've heard.
It's the word on the street. I don't know if it's the case or not, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like the way that I look at it is like this game just exacerbates anything, like any inner problems. I think it could bring out the best in you, but it can also bring out the worst in you just because it is such a stressful game. And not only that, but also if you apply yourself to it, like it's a very demanding game. Like any jackass can like slobber across their keyboard and get to Grandmaster and Marvel Rivals, but like getting even to like I straight up getting to Diamond in Overwatch is way harder than getting to Grandmaster and Marvel Rivals. It might even be harder than getting to Celestial, honestly, depending on the character. It's just hard. It just demands a lot from you, and it's very punishing. Very high highs, very low lows, and so I think like. Here's what I'm saying. It's like I appreciate you taking personal responsibility with that. I think it could be a really good skill to develop yourself and to be aware of your own weaknesses, right? But also at the same time, I do think you should be encouraged in the fact that it's not just you. This is just a really frustrating, a freaking hard game. That's just how it is.
Yeah. No, I actually have zero issues whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, good for you. For you.
Yeah.
Okay, how's practice been? Since it's been a little while. How's the wrecking ball going? Is that what we're looking at today, or are we spreading our wings going elsewhere?
Well, I don't. I've been getting into the wrecking ball. You've still been doing the wrecking ball.
Yeah.
I've been hitting the Torb and DPS. I love the place the turret anywhere tech. It's so fun. Have you gotten any Torb ones?
No, shockingly, no. I'm surprised I haven't. I think Torb is like one of those characters like Malga where people are like, oh, I'll just pick him and get free value, which is obviously like not completely true. So people don't actively look to get coaching with characters that are expected free value. Like I don't get very many Orisa coaching sessions, even when she was met in the past. Bastion, same thing.
Good. I hope you should never coach Malga or Orisa. I don't want players getting better on those heroes.
Listen, you just admitted to playing Torb, so I don't exactly think you have a big leg to stand on there, mate.
Torb's fun though. Like Torb's actually like if you play him in a fun way, he's fun. Like don't just just go on the funny flanks and then have your turret be on like the weirdest surface. It's funny. Yeah. And then we've got the Mercy as well. That is an experience playing Mercy and Plat.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, I'm more interested within anything else with you is not how the practice has been going in terms of rank, but how has been the balance of playtime. Because with you, it was either nothing or like 9 hours a day. Has that been better? I'm begging.
Oh, it's been so much better. I've been played for 24 hours. No,
oh jeez, screw you.
No. I've just been what have I been doing? I don't know. Been playing like 5 games a day or so in the morning, basically.
Okay.
Like depending on how it feels. That's sort of like just because I'm noticing, morning I play a lot better.
And then is that it? That's incredible. Like I'm like blown away. Like that's great, good, amazing.
Yeah, it's basically what I do. Like literally, like looking, especially for like tank, which is like my main role, the one I'm like investing in, and like Torb and Mercy. I'm just playing them. Like I'm trying to get a little bit better, but it's not like I'm sitting here, like doing all the things.
Yeah.
Like,
so you're saying like
I just play them.
You lock in early morning or morning ball, half a dozen games, and then if you play later, you just brain rot Torb Mercy, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually really smart. I've actually done that myself several times. It really works, because you're like, I want to play Overwatch. You're like, I'm not allowed to play Overwatch. Yeah, you can play Overwatch, just don't play the ball. And you probably...
Yeah, no.
Yeah, go ahead.
That was an issue for me. That's also half of what caused the play for 20 hours, play for 0 hours. Like it's like, oh yeah, I want to play some Overwatch, but like I've done my ball games. Oh, I guess no more Overwatch, or fuck it, let's just keep running the ball and D-rank to bronze. But now,
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
now it's just
Good,
been
good,
I
good.
play 5-ish games in the morning, depending on how I feel. If it gets off to a bad start, then I'll sometimes stop earlier. If I feel a bit better, I don't normally do more than like 10 ever now, but like yeah, just do a couple games
Yeah,
every morning.
yeah. That sounds awesome, mate. Like I think that's like a really good life skill period for anything that you want to do. Um, like there's times in like physical training where I'll like be playing a lot of sports with my friends and family. Like there's been times in my life where I'll be like doing a lot of physical activity. I'm like, but what I'll do is I'll like do the training that I want to do just first thing, and then the rest of it I can just do whatever I want. I've done that with other
Yeah,
games as well. It takes a lot of pressure off yourself and it allows you to be productive. But yeah, that seems really smart. That's probably actually, well, first off, how are you doing rank wise right now?
Oh, the whole rank reset, that thing was lovely.
Ignore
I
the
mean,
prior to the
they
rank
could
reset. Prior to the rank reset.
prior to rank reset. Where was I? Season 14. I finished D5 and I
Mm-hmm.
peaked in D4 last season.
Mm-hmm. And then post rank set, how have you been doing?
Um, got to Diamond 2, and then
Nice.
I've lost a lot of games.
Yeah.
I'm in Diamond 3 now.
I, I
I've
would
lost the last 4 games.
I would say like accommodating the rank reset as well. I would say your improvement from rank from like starting in like plat at times, even gold, was probably exclusively due to that training habit that you did.
Yeah,
That's probably why you've been consistently diamond, to be honest with you. So well done. Like seriously, that's so
yeah.
important.
Thank you.
I actually have a video that I want you to I want you to watch. That's in processing right now. I'll post it in early release like as soon as I can. But it's basically me pulling a U and crashing out hard on hazard on purpose for a whole week. And what was the result? I don't know if you heard me talk
Oh
about
no!
it.
Oh no!
But basically it was like I have a really strong mental. I know I've like been competing for a really long time, so like I can break the rules. Like I could just hard lock in and not like don't take breaks, join team chat, just tilt Q, but I will still be able to learn and improve. Like I will make myself do it, especially with hazard because it's like it's a really intuitive character for me, and I won't spoil the result of like what happened, but it was interesting.
Let's look at your profile. I reckon it's going to be like your bronze or something.
No. Well, no. Because I finished Masters 5, so I checked off the list. So it was
After dropping to bronze.
So you'll have to wait and see. But yeah, surely no. I've got a much stronger mental than you, so obviously it was much easier for me. So you'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Okay. Ball toward Mercy. Okay, so let's just focus on questions. Are there any questions that may have come up about ball training, Torb?
Now, where is the best turret spot for second point attack on?
That's the first time I've ever left a coaching call, so congratulations.
Let's go! I could achieve it. I need a. Can I get like a roll on Discord for that? Like,
Actually, okay. As you're thinking of questions, I'll give you the roll. Go, but just yes. Okay.
Yes, let's go. I remember something from our last coaching session, like when it was like that Shambali game where I was doing stuff well-ish, but it's like then my team, like for once, my team was actually doo-doo. Like no one was like taking angles on it. It's like that's actually one thing. Like how do you like recognize it? Yeah, especially like board and stuff. It seems a lot more difficult. And stuff like
yeah,
like to recognize you're doing stuff well even when your team is monkey doo-doo.
Yeah. Okay, I gave you the roll by the way, so congratulations. You can.
Let's go.
You got to look at it first before I answer the question because I got to have you fully locked in.
Hold on. Where am I? I reckon it should be like its own category because you got what like Celery on with the Team Pepper.
I don't know why Celery has the Team Pepper. I don't know where that came from.
Why is it so, I don't know why that's so high up.
I don't know why either. You know what? Screw Celery. We're just gonna remove that. There we go. Back to the gutter with Celery. I don't even know where that roll came from. I never did that.
Get fricked, Celery.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. I'm now locked in. I have the mate's father rage quit a coaching session role. I'm
Yeah,
happy
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
I don't even need to hit GM or anything. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
exactly.
That's my GM.
That's the real lifetime achievement award. Okay,
Yeah.
go back to your question. The answer is that it really doesn't matter. The only time when it's important for you to know like what the problem was or like whether it was your team or not is if you're actually like coaching the lobby.
Yeah.
You know, so if I was like, because that would be a prioritization of me to know who I need to work with, who's the slow kid. You get what I'm saying? That becomes my
Yeah.
priority. But if you're playing Wrecking Ball, you're never going to see those guys again. So like maybe it was one of those
Yeah.
lobbies, but you're only there to practice what you're supposed to practice, and they're just like
Yeah.
only so much brain dead idiots. Like it doesn't matter whether they're good or whether they're bad. You're going to play the exact same way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if it gives you peace of mind to know that you weren't the problem, sure. I mean, I've done this on stream. Like whenever I'm playing on stream, I'm always like like unhinged, and I'm like, sometimes I could definitely feel when I'm not the problem, you know.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter because I still know that like, okay, I could have done that better. I needed to have done that better. Like not about what would have won the game because I'm never gonna win all my games. Nobody is. But like, okay, this is like what I need to be thinking about for next game. You know.
Yeah.
It's like it's nice, it's like tidy to tell a story to know that I wasn't the problem that game, but the reality is that you're never really gonna know for sure.
Yeah. Because I'm having like sometimes those few games where it's like I feel like I'm timing my engages well. I'm
Yeah.
doing X, Y, and
Yep.
Z well. It's just like
Yep.
nothing seems to happen though.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
Like
It's gonna happen.
I'm practicing these things, and it's like
Yeah.
it just
The-
doesn't. I'm not getting that feedback of like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm getting the kill from it, or oh we're
Yeah.
pushing them back. It's just like, oh yep, my team has just all died.
The weird way to think about it would be like
hammering.
right. The weird way to think about it is like you are like, let's say a Diamond 3 ball player, okay, or a Diamond 2 ball player. When you're really playing well, like you're really locked in, you're a Masters 5. When you're really knocked, you're like not your Diamond 5, Diamond 4. So you got to ask yourself, if you put a Masters 5 Wrecking Ball into a Diamond 3 lobby, is he going to win 100% of the games? The answer is obviously not. Like not even close. He might win 60, 65 tops, right? So it's like, what percentage of games would be 100% for you to win? Like you would have to be like, I don't know, champ. You'd have to be like literally the world's best Wrecking Ball to win every single Diamond 3, Diamond 2 lobby. Like you would literally have to be a professional, probably better than a professional level Wrecking Ball player. Now, if it was like a plat lobby, you could probably win every one, but not a Diamond 2, Diamond 3 lobby.
Yeah.
Diamond
players got hand. Anytime I see like the D2 to like M3, I'm like, oh damn. I'm kind of high. I had that one. I'm like, oh god, oh no, this is scary. These Masters players got hands.
Yeah, I remember my very first Masters game when I was playing support. It was on Nepal. I still remember it. And I rolled out an Ana, and their cast had like 2-tapped me first fight. I'm like, oh well, these guys are like these DPS players are scary, dude. Like they're destroying me. Yeah. So
gold was more fun, you know. I'm like, damn, this Lucio knows exactly where I am. It boops me every time. I'm like, this is so fucking annoying.
Pretty
like,
much. Yeah. See, that's the thing is, you're like watch all these highlights, and you're like, I'm gonna be such the main character when I get to the higher rank. I'm gonna be so good at the game, but then they also get good, and you're like, oh crap, like they're not letting me do what I want to do.
That was actually so demotivated. I had like a game. It's like this Lucio and Brig. It's like it pissed me off. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try and just do a quick little roll through. Boop.
Yeah. No.
Whip dot. Shield bash. Like,
no, it's
like,
toxic.
oh.
It's toxic. The good news is I'm pretty sure like Diamond in Masters is less toxic than Platinum though. I remember I was talking with Gavin about it. It's like fewer people counter swap and fewer there's fewer like ratio wise toxicity reports outside of Platinum. Platinum and Gold are pretty, or Platinum especially apparently.
Yeah.
So
I think Plat and like low Diamond. Because low Diamond, you've just made it out of Plat, and then Plat, you're above the average rank, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. It's like there's like a sense of entitlement of like I don't suck at the game, so I should be better, and it's like, well, kind of, you got a long way to go, and it's like what people say like the dad's playing softball kind of a thing, you know what I'm saying? They think they know what they're doing, and they really don't. But yeah, okay. Continue. Other questions as necessary.
I don't know.
Put you on the spotlight. Pressure, pressure, pressure.
Can we remove every hero from the game apart from, I don't know, someone? Can we
That's
make
not
it
a very
10
helpful
wrecking balls?
question.
Can we make it 10 wrecking balls?
That'd be so boring.
That's the new play test.
Yeah, that'd be so boring. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, like, if you don't have any other questions, we could just look at gameplay if you'd like to.
I was hoping we could just chat for an hour. I was actually planning on watching a movie.
Okay, listen. You paid me. I'm down for whatever, buddy. So, like, I am very flexible. You do you. That's the ultimate parasocial thing ever.
Yeah, you're really taking parasocial. I reckon for this coach session we should watch some gameplay.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds like a good idea to me. Don't look at who I was coaching prior to your session, by the way.
Who were you coaching prior to my session? Wait, no,
No.
let me pop it up. One shot. That's a streamer name, is it not?
No. It's the hero.
Oh, I heard. Oh, what rank?
Diamond, low diamond.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna get them in a game. Can you like?
Yeah. I think they're
What
East
region?
Coast, so
What
I think
region?
you're
What-
probably fine. East Coast NA, you're fine probably.
Yeah, but I might get it. But I'm playing on NA servers. That's how I'm
getting these morning
true. That's
games.
true. That's
I'm
true.
playing on
That's
the-
true. That's true.
You've doomed me, Spylo.
I'm creating my own business. People are like, you're gonna coach yourself out of business. No, I'm gonna coach myself into business. You're gonna play versus better players, and everyone's gonna feel hard stuck. It's perfect.
Oh no. You're actually. No, don't. No. Let me just get the code of this game. No, I want it. No, stupid fucking game. Let me. Alright, wait. No. Don't
good, let
use
the
for a
hate
game.
flow.
What map was this on? Nambani.
heat
Oh
flow.
god, I hate that map. Okay. Replays. I'm pretty sure this is me on ball. I hope it is.
That's always a good start to a coaching session.
Yeah, Nambani 5 days ago. Yeah.
Alright, that's Spylo. No, that's the Spylo Patreon Discord. And that's Spylo.
Okay, I'm gonna do a limit test on your replay code. If it sucks, I'm gonna cry. Don't cry.
Oh, I can send you one that sucks if you want.
No, it's okay. I'm good. I mean, if it crashes, it's fine. Like, I know I've coached.
Oh yeah, because there's the replay bug. Yeah, that's ripped.
Yeah,
No,
but
this
like,
one's the.
Don't
we
say
haven't
anything.
died yet, have we?
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. It's gonna break. It's gonna break here right at the end. Watch. See, here he goes. 3,
No.
2, 1. Holy smokes!
Because you've got bad juju. Yeah, actually, how has the coaching been with all the
That's fine.
Probably unmute your stream with all the. How many times do you get the?
I mean, constantly,
whatchamacallit?
but I know you just don't skip around. It's fine. I've worked around it, no problem. I mean, it's annoying, but it's like anything else. You push through it, and it's not really. You just kind of forget about it after a while. Okay. Why this code? Do you remember? Is it just random code? Like, what's the strategy?
Well, this one was from the 2 games I played this morning were actual monkey doodoo from me. Both 0 and 3s. One on
enjoy
Shimbali,
monkey
one on
doo-doo.
Nugent.
Yeah. Okay.
Monkey doodoo means I may or may not have gone 10 and 8 in one of them and
Gotcha.
12 and 6 in another one. It also bad game from everyone on my side.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Stagger. This one was like close, especially like if you like not to be a scoreboard Sally here, but like this one was more like a closer one. Like everyone else apart from the tanks are like 10-ish deaths, and then like me and the enemy tank are like 5 deaths each, sort of thing.
Sure.
And I think I remember from this game is I felt like I was just in the back line forever, and like a good type of forever, not a bad forever. Like I was actually, I felt like I was doing stuff, like just rolling, getting booped 24. Oh, this might be the game I was getting booped 24/7. I can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, this is one of those ones where it's like, I feel like I'm distracting all of them, and then my entire team is dead somehow.
Okay. So you're doing your job, not working out quite as well. Any questions from like gameplay oriented Wrecking Ball specific questions?
No, Nothing springs to mind at this
Okay,
moment.
let's take a look. So like as always with Wrecking Ball, it's like squeezing value, knowing when to get in, knowing when to get out, and I think a large portion of that is really playing around your grapple cooldown. So like, bam, this is fine, no problem. You're gonna shoot a little bit, that's also fine. Using your adaptive shields is fine. You're taking a lot of damage, that's fine. The grapple out is fine. Then we're gonna wait. We're gonna go back in.
Parasol's trying to look at a replay.
Yeah, apparently. You get your adaptive shields. I would say here, maybe just a little too much shooting, which is what's going to chunk you here. So, like, I don't know. You tell me, when should you have exited? Let's start with that.
About when you're a bit before the cleanse, or
Yeah,
around the cleanse.
just a bit. But yeah, I think this has been okay.
I get the sleep out.
Yeah.
Brilliant kill by me there on the venture.
That was hilarious. Yeah, this has been okay.
I don't know why the diva didn't chase me there, honestly.
I don't know either. I think she was too low and she didn't know your HP.
Yeah, I was like 1 to a diva at least.
You know what? Let me. You know what? I might have to get in the weeds with you. Because I'm looking at this here and I'm like, this is okay so far. I wonder if you should have gone for the grapple boop into the slam here instead. Is there a way to do this? See, this is where I'm actually going to have to show a little bit of ignorance, because I wonder if the play is to roll, grapple, and swing around this way.
Get the fireball hit.
Yeah, get the fireball.
I was more so because I saw the Ana. I just wanted to get like just the pile drop off safely.
Yeah, okay.
And just bait out the sleep, and then I can go and do the fancy stuff, especially because it's like first engage. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if this Ana's going to hit every sleep dart or...
Yeah, I get that. Okay. I'm not going to split any crazy hairs here, but, you're Diamond 3, Diamond 2 now, so I can afford to be a little bit nitpickier than I was in the past.
Not the nitpicking.
Yeah, the lots of nitpicking. Those nits are going to get really picked. Yeah, your team just freaking dies, but it's fine.
Sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need new teammates.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is just like duties. Like, so I think here, your best approach is just going to come from this angle here.
Come from it, yeah.
Yeah, just an easier, little bit of verticality, nice little juicy slam. It's just going to feel so much better.
Yeah.
Where am I? Okay, there I am. Because this is like, that's why your Lucio dies. That's why your Sombra dies. It's like a half garbage, low damage, low uptime engage. It just could have been better.
Yeah.
So I think what you're doing is like, okay, like the basics so far. It's just like how the engage looks. And that's sadly where Wrecking Ball is just freaking hard. There's just no way to shortcut it, You could do the time it, you can go in, you can go out, you could even manage your CDs relatively well. But obviously, if you don't have the mechanical capability to do the right type of engage and hit the rollout, then like it doesn't matter. And trust me, I know. Every time I play Wrecking Ball on stream,
watching your Wrecking Ball, that actually like, it was something, that Wrecking Ball gameplay.
Get it out. Well, which one did you watch? Because there's been different levels of Spyro Wrecking Ball. There's been some.
When you first started the placements for the season.
Okay, that one's the worst. That's the worst Wrecking Ball I've ever played in my life.
I was watching that, and I'm like, what is he doing?
Yeah, it was legitimately the worst I think I've played in. I think I actually played better in Widowmaker later at some point in the next week. Okay, same kind of thing here. So this is whatever, but you kind of autopilot on the engage and go, oh crud, they're already there. So whatever, cancel the grapple here. But this is where you shouldn't be shooting. Why?
Actually, it was.
I'm gonna see. This is where we're not talking about timing. We're talking about the micro. You're gonna have to get into the weeds here.
I roll up. I hit the slam. I think.
Mm-hmm. You come in from the right angle. You come in at the right time. You hit the slam. Okay, adaptive shields because you know you're gonna take a lot of damage. It's fine with me. Sleep dart, mate. Sleep dart.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? What should you do instead?
Roll at
Yeah.
to point.
Roll the point. Roll at them. You could even enter ball form. I mean, you know how it goes with Honest. You could even just roll to the side or roll, and they'll just because you're in ball form, they'll miss it, right? Because you're moving so much faster, right? So, I want you to walk me through this. We're gonna 0.25 this. You're gonna coach yourself. How would the micro look? You missed the grapple. Oh no, I canceled it. Okay, starting now. Now what?
Roll away.
Right. Don't even exit ball form. Slam. Don't even exit ball form.
Literally,
and roll
go to the right to the little car.
Okay.
The car that's
now
like
what?
2 meters away.
Now what?
Just little poke, and then roll through.
Yeah, grapple here, roll through, cancel. You can even cancel your grapple and be above them and come out of ball form and shoot them as you're landing, you know?
Yeah.
Adaptive shields at some point during that engage. Yeah. I mean, I know we're getting in the weeds here, but that's exactly what's demanded. I mean, you know it, right? Like, this is exactly. So you've checked the early boxes. The adaptive shields was good. Slam was good. The timing was good. The angle was good. But the grapple, the shots versus the entering and using cover, not so good.
Yeah.
Like, even this disengage here is probably fine. You could ego that a little bit more there. That's fine. Like, you're creating space, but there's not enough potency for the damage, right? Thoughts?
In terms of the idea, I think it's fine.
I agree.
Like, try and roll through them a bit.
Yep. You got the grapple.
Maybe, like actually keep the grapple going, and then like use the retract to go into space, and then like sort of just take that quick second to see. All right, I'll slam onto the Ana, or I'll slam onto the soldier.
Right. So you're saying grapple higher, pull up, retract, and get here, and then make your decision from here.
Yeah, like I can this actual spot I grapple I think is fine, but keep going forward with the grapple, like go all the way up.
Yep.
Because then I might hit the Kiri, and then I'll just get a bit with a better sight line.
Yep. And you could shoot a little bit into the slam too, right? Just throw her timing off with her CC. I think again the adaptive shields is fine. This is something that came up in Patreon's chat a while ago. I think the key thing with adaptive shields is just make sure that you're going to use it. You know, like you're going in, you're popping adaptive shields now. It's fine. Like you're gonna they're gonna focus you here, so this is fine. You cheated it here, but to be fair to you, you hit the grapple, you hit the slam, and you hit the shots. I don't even know if she had sleep dart just yet. Okay, so you just got it, but yeah, it's okay. Sure. You could have shield share as well there. Did you do it? I don't know if you did shield share.
I did it before.
Okay.
I think.
There. Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Nicely done, mate. Yeah, beautiful job. That actually saved.
I wish you could see that would be a stat that popped up. Doesn't it pop up for Junker Queen?
It might. I don't know, but yeah, I think you saved.
Because I swear I've seen saved X or being saved by Junker Queen.
That was one of the ideas for a support passive back when I was trialing for the hero design position. They were trying to think of new support passives, and one of the ones I was talking about was if you could get a save, if there would be some sort of ult charge. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie with you. This is fine. It just took you forever.
Yeah,
you know.
I get scared of Ana sometimes because they just do 75 damage all the time, no matter where. And especially because I'm such a big hitbox, if I'm a tracer zipping around here, I don't believe X-Fective has it in them to hit the shots, even if they are Diamond Masters.
I get you, but I guess I kind of see this here, and I'm like, this is a good enough angle right here. You could shoot, you can grapple, you can slam, you can use your retract to set up your slam, right? So then you have your grapple anyway. Yeah. You're kind of forcing this backline angle when your angle is already good enough. You know, you don't have to force backline here. And I look at that, my goodness gracious, you're in a sightseeing tour. Now, once you actually get here, slam, tuck, beautiful. Grapple for the hit, knock her off. Now, she fell off of her own accord, but she might not have. And then you DC'd her. That's beautiful. that was beautiful.
This controller was stuck there or something like that, I guess. I was so confused.
Yeah, but micro, really good. Actually, here, It's all the approach that was really bad. How long it took you, how greedy of a backline flank when you could have just taken where you were from right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because even from that overhead angle, you saw that, like, yeah, because like when they were all pushing up, when the soldier was ulting and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Like,
think
yeah,
one
that would
thing
have been a great time to just roll through and just press Q maybe, or just do anything,
Right.
or
So-
just have a presence there.
coincidentally coaching the Sombra prior to this session. Invisibles, stealth, you got speed, you got Translocator. There's this mindset that I always need to be on backline because I'm so fast. But the reality is that even with Sombra, it takes time to go to backline. Sometimes the angle here is just good enough, right? It's good enough. And I think Wrecking Ball is the same thing. Like, technically, you're probably even faster than Sombra, certainly. But even with Wrecking Ball, if it takes you 10 seconds to set up for backline, it's just not freaking worth it. It's just not worth it.
I'm waiting for the adaptive shields. That's what I'm doing.
Right, that's exactly it. Yeah, but see, this is really good micro-wise. Like, this timing is good. You get the 50 or 60. It's 60 now, right? So 120 there. You try to go for the bounce slam there. I respect the attempt, and then you're gonna shoot a little bit. I mean, this is good. This is tanking. You took a 2v1. You took no damage. The adaptive shields is also good. You timed the slam perfectly. Yeah, nicely done. Nicely done. Good second half of that fight. I like the staging from you. This is good. A good angle to start with. Just being chilling. Sure. I mean, obviously, hindsight, it kind of sucks. But I see the vision. Vision's fine.
Nothing really. Don't really need to do anything, though.
Yep. It's fine. It's a little late, but the idea's there. Only thing I could say is if you had 7 years to set up, maybe you just go for the mines here, mate. Or at least because even if they rotate through to point, you can assault them this way a lot easier. I don't hate the mines. To be very clear, I think the mines are fine. I don't think you were the quote-unquote problem here, if we want to frame it like that. But it's just, could we have squeezed more value out of it? Okay, this is nice. Yes, you could have,
Yeah.
So, solid, not perfect. Maybe. Yeah, sure. Little detail here, okay? So this might help you with when to shoot or not. When should you stop to shoot this Kiriko?
So maybe when I'm in a bit more of a position better, just because I am shooting from the open.
Yeah. The way I like to think about it,
anywhere.
Roll through to the angle.
Yeah.
So roll through at the very least, get to here, and then start shooting from here. So if the Venture Curie want to put pressure on you, they have to turn directly behind. And then if you want to roll out, your roll out again goes right through them, right?
Yeah.
So I think shooting there was fine. I think again the adaptive shields also fine, but I really wonder if rolling through there would have been a lot better. That's a Spylo coaching moment right there. Oh my days.
Did you see the diva boots me up to the high ground to get the boot?
I did see that. That was beautiful. So this has been mostly small things. This particular fight. Oh my days! Why did you cancel that?
I think I chose my perk, and
I see. So
I don't know though.
Yeah.
I actually don't know why I stopped rolling there. Because as soon as I stopped rolling, I'm like, wait, why did I stop rolling?
It's whatever. Maybe it was the perk, the voices. It's fine.
I do love the pile driver perk. It feels so nice.
It does. There's no way.
It felt like this fight went on for 10 years.
Okay, so we're going to get a little lost in the weeds here for a second. We're going to go back a little bit.
Oh no, not this again.
This is okay. This is okay. Adaptive shields is fine. This is where I wonder if stopping your shooting a little sooner, right as the grapple comes off, means that you can actually apply threat and roll through here, or even a retract and start applying pressure here, or even retract and shoot the diva from an off angle. Just don't give these guys a target to shoot. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So like I would say like your initial engage is fine sometimes. Sometimes it's not, but sometimes it is. But then you will overstay your welcome with damage just a little bit too much, and then you lose. I mean, look at your HP, right? This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. She's out. You're not killing her. Stop shooting. Just, you see what I'm saying? Just a small thing, but it adds up. 200 HP, big deal here. Like, that's the difference between you being full HP right now and not.
Yeah.
And frankly, I don't hate going here because you're so close to cap, but maybe we just ignore
Yeah,
I
think that's half the reason I never went there, because I'm like, oh, point. Gotta do point.
It's tough. It's always one of those things where it's like, if you back cap, you're like, oh, I did the right thing. If you don't back cap, oh, I did the wrong thing. It's very results based, but yeah, I mean, eventually it works. Okay.
Yeah, after the fight goes on for 10 years.
Good use of your slam. Good use of not using your adaptive shields, because they weren't really sure. Oh, my days. Good. Good. Still holding the angle. Good. Waiting for your team. Sombra's in. You could honestly go in now, I think. Yeah, you could go in now. So how would you approach this? Let's be clever here. This is not easy.
Oh. Because if I do the spider ball thing, I'm very visible from everyone, and
Maybe. Maybe.
And because this is Diamond, I presume they have headphones in. And especially because I've seen that Ana was just spy checking me and the Sombra, basically, making sure I wasn't trying anything.
It's impossible not to be scouted. It's impossible not to be scouted at this point. So it's more about, like, how can I minimize the risk of me getting chain CC'd? Or how can I maximize my damage output if I'm going to get chain CC'd? You get what I'm saying? That's what we're aiming for.
I think roll into the little room where they come out of spawn on the right, and then just little roll and then grapple into the Ana, and then...
You could, yeah. You could even tickle and shoot her from here, just given where you are. You know, it's actually useful. I also think here you could grapple, like walk here, grapple, retract, pull here, and just kind of shoot, you know, and slam from here. Shoot, slam, because she's unlikely to hit the shot from here. And if you're using your grapple for retraction, it means that you're going to have it post-sleep dart.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, I might get slept after slam here, but, I mean, it's going to hurt. Right? And then, okay, I get hooked, I get slept, I'll be okay, I still have my grapple. What would be really dangerous would be grappling in for the damage, going for the slam, you get slept, you die, kind of a thing, right?
Yeah.
So, like, this is the more dangerous version of the micro. It still might kill her because she's so low, but it might not, and then you might die as a result for it. The adaptive shields is fine, though. But you know what? You timed it well with your Sombra, so I can't complain that much. Just spit at her. It's fine.
Thanks for the heal, Sombra. That's so weird. I'm like, I'm gonna get hacked by the Sombra, and I want it.
This is mostly a question of what would have been better, not would have won the fight. You know.
Yeah.
Oh no! Run! No! You're gonna die! You're freaking cooked.
I'm fine.
My days.
That's the spawn.
What is going on?
There.
Our ball play is degenerating before my eyes. Where should she be? You want to set up mines? Where should
Not
she be?
there for what? Go back.
Yeah. Life hack. Go top. You know.
Go
here. Big mines.
Help my tracer.
Yeah. Or clear the angle from here. Like, goodness gracious. Yes, thank you. But like, this is just so incredibly late because you were so incredibly early, and then had to roll all the way out. And then had warriors spraying all over you, you know? Like,
it averages out, though. If I'm early and I'm late, I'm on time.
Now you've got
to do the math.
Yeah.
You do the math. You get...
Even this is... You're so cooked. You are absolutely cooked. What the frick is going on my screen? Why did Venture...
This is a high diamond, low masters lobby, I should add.
Okay, so this is where, again, your brain is like completely gone into autopilot mode. So your timing is a little early here, just a little early, but it's not terrible. It's more about how do you want to approach this, right? So she's tucked into cover here. Like, you got to be a little better than this. You got to be a little better than this. You're just going to get slapped here. What should you do?
Not slam foot one.
Yeah, just hold.
Because then I don't
space.
have.
Now what?
Hold the angle, or just roll into there with her.
Yeah, roll
and
in.
then foot,
Eat the
and
sleep
then
dart,
it
but
means
do it
everyone
here.
else has to come.
Yeah, exactly. Eat the sleep dart. You
Look
can
at
take a
plus
second.
left.
You could take a second and be like, oh, grapple slam this away from the CC, force them to do something. Like this is just not you at your smartest, your best and brightest. You get what I'm saying? And so then it's like,
I will definitely say this is an autopilot moment.
yeah, I could tell. I mean, I think the concept is that like you're gonna always have engages somewhat autopiloted, but you want to, like, after this session, I hope for the next 4 or 5 games in your next session, you're autopiloted for like 2 or 3 fewer, right? Or you go in with a little bit more intention. That was nice.
Yeah.
There's just so much that you can do with this character, and if you don't do it, you're just worse. Like, I can question whether this is good timing. It's not. But I could tell almost because you're proposed with a problem of like, how do I get this Fincher off? You're actually kind of locked in, like you're actually like really trying, like you're thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine.
Fincher's scary.
Yeah.
That's
Imagine if you're
scary.
putting this much effort at a proper time. Imagine if you're doing.
You're
this
asking
kind
too
of,
much, Violet. You're asking too much.
Yeah, seriously. Like, put this amount of effort at the same time as your team, because this is good. This is really good. Yeah. Like, even that. I mean, do I slam a hog? I mean, I don't know, but you respected the threat. It's fine. Yes. This is good. This is your team's responsibility, frankly. Like, I think this is just your team beefing the rotation and walking the open into a visor. But this little like last like 20, 25, 30 seconds has been really, really pretty. It's been really good.
Oh, go! I did something good.
And I think the key thing is that it was timed a little too early for sure. That was the one bad thing. But like, you're really thoughtful about your setup and how you're using your cooldowns. You're at a point in time now where you've watched a lot of Wrecking Ball. You've been coached on a lot of Wrecking Ball. You need to be more than just timing things right? You also got to be going, what's the optimal way to use my cooldowns on engage? Do I come in from here? Like, thinking about all the work that we put in on first fight, asking yourself, when should I have left? When should I have disengaged? And then crucially, like second and third fight, right? So like right here, for example, where it was like, okay, do I really want to be playing patty cake on this angle when I have time to rotate back? And then when I do go here, should I keep shooting into a sleep dart? These are the things that are going to kill you. I think we're at that point in time where the basic fundamentals, we could start to expand a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like the equivalent of like, you take holding all the right angles as hog, but you got a 35% hook accuracy, and I think that's kind of where we're at right now.
Isn't that just your hog?
Okay. Like, this is good. But what should you do right now?
Run away.
Run away. You cannot stay here.
At least they don't have hook.
Like this is what's killing you right here. It's like, this is a good slam. I don't even mind the adaptive shields necessarily, but just drop off the edge, then grapple back up, shoot, wait for your slam, or there has to be like a grapple here, I think, and then you swing through, and then you go, like
There's some funky spots.
Yeah, so that's what we're looking for here. Just, you got to respect the CC at that point. And so what ends up happening is, your Torb died. Like, he's a freaking idiot. But there you go. That was good. Yeah, see, this is good. Yeah, see, look at that. Look at all of, now you're locked in. Where was this? Like, right? You're like, I don't even think she has sleep dart yet, and you're treating it like she does. But she's almost dies literally 1v5. So, I respect it. Just if you could do that sooner. That would be really
I choose to lock it for one part of the engage, either the start, middle, or the end.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it.
Pretty much. Okay. We set up. I think left side's probably going to feel a little bit more comfortable. This is fine.
I just hate the Nimbani defense on Wrecking Ball. I just don't like it. As you can see, I'm very good.
There's a lot of hallways, which is not very good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is okay. I mean, it's not poetic, to be honest with you, but it's all right. Now, let's practice this skill, though, because I don't think this is you turning your brain off. This looks more like I actually don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So let's talk through it. So let's just assume that you have to approach from this side of the map because this is where you were. What do you got with the information you have? Do you like what you did? Could it have been done better?
I like the plan, not the execution. Like I think I didn't think the cart was that far forward, a little bit further behind the corner, like literally just a meter. Because like the plan was, if you go back a little bit, it was hit the fat 4-man roll because they're all in a stack. You like hit that little hit them all, get 240 damage straight off the bat, hit a nice slam, and then just jiggle peek. Like that was the plan, basically.
And as always, if you're not confident with your slam setup, then you could just use the grapple retract so that you always come out with it, right? So because the problem here is that you don't get the fireball damage and you don't get the cooldown reduction, right? So it's like the worst of both worlds. Like there's a world here where you could even shoot a little bit, go for the grapple retract here from the non-CC side, slam, and then spin to win in an angle that you want to, or even just spin out, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think this angle's okay. You're going to be able to bounce back in, potentially. But it's just one of those questions where it's like, it just isn't enough damage. And then here, you definitely don't shoot post-slam. Definitely. You don't have adaptive shields. You don't know where hook is. You don't know where sleep is. They actually had both for you, and so you end up dying for it. Was the slam necessary? I mean, I definitely, like you, felt like a need to do pressure because I failed so miserably on the first engage. But certainly you don't shoot after you like if you're lucky enough to get the slam and get out again, you know, thank your lucky stars, but don't push your luck, right? Like you did there.
Yeah.
By the way, I think the adaptive shield usage has been pretty good. Like I don't really see any major errors. You're using it clearly when there's like a lot of crap stuff like happening, and it's fine. Sure. I like this setup. This is probably your best staging ground. I like it. Seems okay. So good play by the Venture. And man, they get you right in the nose. That's not easy to do. Don't shoot. It's a good play by you.
But the sleep dot's so appealing.
Don't shoot.
But imagine if the shooting became a diva defense matrix. One must imagine a diva defense matrix.
This, by the way, again, is like one of those moments where like the back half of the fight with like all the nonsense with the Venture and coming back in was like always fine. It's just too little, too late. Like I would go as far to say from here, this has been fine. Short grapple, slam behind cover. You don't quite get enough damage on the Venture, but it's fine. You shoot, you re-enter ball form, you steal the Mega, you re-exit. You then hit the short grapple, boop, you almost get it. Yeah, the unfortunate.
It was about a tenth of a second.
Yeah. I mean, it literally happens, but I think this is all fine. Again, it's just one of those things. Needed to happen sooner. Yeah, I mean, you have to hurry. It's fine.
And I get booped.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. Good setup here. This is nice. Don't hate it. I mean, your team is fighting, so yeah, it's fine. Good slam. Nice. We actually give some respect to CC. Don't shoot beat, please.
I hate that fucking on-sleep pet. It's awful. And the May slow one.
Yeah. Don't worry. It was one of the first perks I wanted to change.
Oh, it just feels awful.
It really does, yeah.
And like not even on Wrecking or like I've been hit by like on random heroes. It just feels awful.
It's a death sentence for sure. Okay, this is fine. A little more
because like even if I go into like cover, you know what, and I get slapped. If they chase me, it's like
it's
what is
terrible.
my slow DOS gonna do? It's so bad.
It's terrible. It's terrible. This is good. What's the feedback here? You tell me.
I like the roll.
I do too.
Adaptive shields because I plan to shoot for too much probably.
I mean the slam too, right? You're gonna take damage here. It's fine.
Big slam, hopefully, provided I hit it. I can't remember. Knowing me, I might miss it.
This is an autopilot slam. This is the Ana anti-nating 4 people, missing all of them. Carry the momentum. Look for the target. follow the venture, follow the Lucio, go where the slam leads you to go, right? Hit the slam, you know? I know you don't have the perk, so you don't have quite as much control, but then you just flow through the air, right? You don't press the slam button just yet. So
yeah,
I think the intention was to hit the soldier, but obviously you didn't touch the soldiers, so it's not likely you're going to be able to hit him. Other than that, outside of the little bit of shooting at the end, this is okay. And I like this approach as well. No comment?
I'm really...
All right.
I hate
solve
this.
it.
I hate
solve it.
Lucio.
Solve it. Solve it. Solve it. Solve it. How do you approach this?
Don't come in from that way when they know you were just there.
Okay, so then what do you do?
Could go left side, could go up. There's this great thing called high ground.
Mm-hmm.
It could go left side, roll through there, go right side, hit the fat slam.
Yep, I agree.
Or I could run it down main.
Yep.
That's the 17th time I've been booped by the Lucio this game. At that point, 18th, it was pissing me off.
Yeah, I mean, the key thing with Lucio is that the boop is probably one of the most underrated ball counters in the entire game, but
I hate it.
The reason why it's underrated is because the Lucio can't be in 7 places at once. So, I'm not saying it's a skill check on you, because it's not, but it is partly, you know? And you kind of nailed exactly why. It's because, okay, they see me coming. I don't even try to use verticality. I don't even try to come in from a different angle and force them to reposition, you know? You just give them the same free boop, you know? You got to make them think about it. This is fine.
I'll run it down main.
Actually, massive.
So I don't know why I'm shooting at the Nanodana. Drunk driving.
It looked like you were trying to distract her to save your Reaper, to be honest with you. So
yeah, that was definitely what I was doing.
I mean, I'm going to give you some credit. I actually think that's what you were trying to do. But obviously this is...
I can't really... Oh, look, we got the perk now.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. So, a little bit of drunk driving. What are you seeing so far? We can look at a couple more fights from another code if you want, but what are you seeing so far?
I've seen a lot of nitty gritty in the micro in terms of the decision making. It's like, instead of doing this,
can you find a pattern though? Can you find a pattern to those errors though? Because that's not super helpful feedback, right? So
yeah. No, a lot of times it was I actually had sort of the right idea going in, and then just then I just autopilot. Why have you just sent me 3 hyphens?
I'm setting a dash out so I can take notes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do that one message,
so maintaining focus on engage strategy with CDs. Tendencies to what? What are some bad tendencies with your engages? When you tend to autopilot, what starts happening with your engages?
Slapped hook, booped, everything.
Yeah, but that's a consequence of doing what? There's a couple of things that you were doing consistently.
In terms of engages, I say, well...
Here's a hint. You ready? Shooting.
I was shooting a lot. Yeah,
Shooting into CC, not respecting CC with weapon use. Also, I think grapple approaches as well into CC, right? Like how you're grappling versus CC, like the range or the angle that you're coming from. I think those, and then crucially, keep with the timing late in games because you're all with it early and then it just completely slips your mind. Those are the 3 things I think.
Yeah.
The number one was number one was also number 1. I think. I think almost every single time you got CC'd, 80% of the time was because you didn't think, oh, when I pull out my weapons to stand directly in front of the Ana, she might sleep dart me. You know?
Nah, I don't reckon she'd do that.
I don't reckon it either. I mean, it's not if you've been scrimmaging versus me too much on Ana, so it's that's kind of like
the Patreon pugs. I have to play completely differently.
Yeah. So you gotta actually give these Anas a little bit of respect. But I think that's just it. When you were focusing and respecting CC, your engages were almost exclusively at least decent, right? You did a really nice job. But when you weren't thinking about CC, it just went to crap. Just went total crap. Adaptive shield's fine. Mine's fine. Going in and out, kind of managing your HP was also relatively fine. Let's keep going. Let's look at a couple more fights here. Do you have another code?
I've got more. How much time do we have left?
You got 15 minutes. Well, no, we don't have 15 minutes. I misjudged. We have like 5 minutes. Let's look at like 2 or 3 more fights.
Okay. Alright, let me pull this one up.
Okay, now why this code?
Yeah, this was the game before the Numbani one actually,
Okay.
and I think yeah, this one was more so a similar sort of game where I feel like I'm in the back line,
Yeah.
I'm doing that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Now this one will be kind of fun because at least at the start there's not a lot of CC, so it may be more of a shooting when you're losing the HP trade would be something to look at, right? Because it's not just CC. It's also I'm dumping clips into 4 snipers when it probably should just go and cycle out. This approach is good. The timing is good. The grapple, the retract, the adaptive shields, this is a good start. Obviously dump your clip here because she's freaking 1 HP. Massive. Yeah, good stuff. I mean, high risk for sure. Your tracer died instantly, but like, I get it. That was a situation where it was probably worth going for it. Now, one little detail. Don't forget, when she's used her GA, like right here, if you cancel your shots sooner and grapple, not only will you kill her more consistently, you'll also cut down the amount of damage that you take.
Yeah, okay.
So if you want a tiny bit of micro on flat-footed characters or characters that have used mobility, it's better to finish with grapple because it saves you HP and guarantees the kill. It's just something that it requires you to hit the grapple, right? But other than that, this is fine.
Big fat grapple. Nice old charge.
And now you're also staged better for the last fight, or the next fight too. Yep, I think this is the play for sure. Yep.
Yeah, because I think this, especially this first point, I felt really good in terms of I'm just going in.
Yeah,
especially because I had no C. I'm like, oh, they have no CC apart from Ash Coach Gun and Alari, whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just a mechanical thing. I think this is where I would like leave the Ash shooting. Don't worry about adaptive shields because you're like, oh, I gotta do damage now. But as long as it's within, I mean, you see it, 7 seconds, right? You got plenty of time. Drop the gun, drop off, roll through the R8, roll here, shoot, set up your next slam. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, or back up, grapple here, bonk her off. You're not committed to 1 in cooldown cycle and 1 full clip with adaptive shields. You got plenty of time. Like you still have adaptive shields active right now if it wasn't completely burned off. In fact, it would just now expire. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say break pylon. Nice. Good. Yep. Yep, sure, that's fine. Chose not to use adaptive shields, but you're down 1 again, so it's fine. Leave, yes. Go back. Yeah, so that was good. That was good. Yeah, this is all good. Yep. All right, here we go.
I'm really good at this character. Look, I recovered it. I took a second to think.
You did.
I didn't just press Q and put them all on the roof.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Good slam, good setup. Good minds. Good show. Good. Yeah, this is good. No complaints. Yeah. I mean, outside of, like I said, just, again, when you press adaptive shields, don't feel like you have to sink more damage in with your weapon immediately. Use the duration to cycle like you normally would. Even if there is no CC, just to minimize the amount of damage that you're taking.
Yeah.
Because it's got to get punished more versus CC, but it's just a good general principle, period. Okay. Like, that's a situation where, like, I'm not going to yell at you because, I mean, she's 1 HP. I get it. And she's also not in a position where you can finish her with grapple either, so it's fine. Come on. Come on. Oh, no.
You feel that? No, watch.
Oh,
look at that, though.
What? That's incredible.
Yeah.
I never doubted, actually. I was just testing you.
I doubted the entire time. I'm like, fuck, if the Sojourn hits one rail.
This is one of those moments I just talked about, right? She's low. You have to leave, but leave through her. Okay? Like pop the adaptive shields and run her over. I think you've got it perfect. Yeah, 56 HP. So that's just one of those moments right there where it's like you're like finishing it with the weapon, but if they're flat-footed post-slide, finish with the grapple. Nice. Totally fine to ego the gun there. There's no real reason to swing around. I'm just going to keep playing here if you're just like turbo stomping them. If I see anything, I'll let you know.
Yeah, this is one of those weird ones where it's like we're turbo stomping them, and we also forget payload, and then we're also then all of a sudden getting turbo stomped.
Yeah.
Those ones are the worst ones ever because it's like I don't know what's going wrong. We've gone from turbo stomping them to being turbo stomped.
Well, yeah, I would say more you're turbo stomping them because they're not really focusing you. But you're getting traded consistently.
Yeah.
This is one of those moments where I'm going to be like, I know you have active adaptive shields. It's just not worth it. Set up. Set up. Nothing's dying here. The pressure isn't worth it. What should you do from this point? Immediately.
Yeah. Roll to high.
Yeah, just grapple up top. Just get out of here. Just get out of here and make your call from there. This is just wasted time. And then honestly, you actually end up losing a little bit of HP too, right? So it's like you should have already been slamming now, and you should be full HP. So, I mean, it's kind of like what we talked about the downtime for up thing. You've done a much better job of that, but it's still one of those moments where it's like, all right, well, like even right now, it's over. It's over. Go top. Go harass that Sojourn or something. So it's like you make that, you make the read, it just could be a little faster.
Yeah.
Yep, it's fine. Yep. Oh, she's cooked. Nice.
Yeah.
I would have got like 5k there, but that's all right.
Totally. Because after watching your ball gameplay, I'm sure that's.
I did get a 5k. I killed 3 or 4 of them, and one of my teammates left. So
what, in one lobby?
That was my favorite. I'm not playing with you. Just leaves the game. I'm like, oh well, I barely am really not good at this character. Should have.
That's the true Wrecking Ball experience.
Yeah, seriously. More so than even Widowmaker, I think. I think more so than almost any character feels like. Yeah, we're getting a little sloppy here. I want to watch one more fight. Here. This is going to be super, super clean, right? The good news is that I'm seeing more of the same. It's not versus CC, but it's you really wanting to just get that damage out because you've popped adaptive shields. And then just really failing the HP trades. The adaptive shields is more along the lines of like it allows you to do that extra little bit of chip damage and then get out for free and then go back in again. It doesn't mean that you could sit there and play Soldier 76 versus literally Soldier 76. Like this, for example, this adaptive shields means that you can go for the slam. This adaptive shields means that you can shoot a little bit. But then as soon as this happens, you wouldn't go, if let's say you still had adaptive shields active, right? You wouldn't go, oh, well, I need to keep shooting. No, it's over, right? Get out, grab a health back, go again.
I actually went out.
Yeah, you did. I mean, you were 1 HP, so that was easy. I want to see you do it when you're not 1 HP. Oh, no.
Question, how is that stunning?
Okay, so it's funny. So Yeetle missed going to a LAN Yeetle on ball because Rack Attack stunned Yeetle on Oasis University when he was up here with where the camera is. This was back in 2020. 2020. And the best part about it too is it punished you. I think it gave you Fireball too. So you got hit with the cooldown.
I just got no because I know it doesn't even matter if I get you get Fireball because if grapple's active and you get stunned, it just goes to the 5-second cooldown.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, that's part of why on that Numbani game why I shooted so much because I knew she had sleep, and then it's like, oh, if she sleeps me as I'm rolling away, then I don't have grapple for when I wake up. Brilliant minds, by the way. Watch.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. This is where they want to fight. It's not a great spread, but yeah, it could be worse.
Someone
What
put a
if you
building
could
there.
what if you like missed your mines and you could like press a cooldown, just pick them up in your palm and throw them at enemies, just like throw them. That'd be great.
What? I reckon you should have to be in hamster. Like should actually.
Yeah, you have to pop
Hamster
out.
have to get out of. Yeah, quick.
Yeah. Okay. So so we'll finish the
Just
review
running
of
around.
this. We'll finish the review of this. You grapple, you go up, you exit, you throw mines, and then you exit your mech, and your mech slams without you, and it like goes flying like a wrecking ball at the enemy team. Okay. You fall
it
into
just
your
rolls
mines,
around.
like you fall directly into your mines, and you just start hucking them left and right. You're looking around. Come on, hit me, hit me. Who's gonna hit me? Just start throwing mines like crazy. That's his new ultimate.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
you
just
like
start-
RCXD. You like RCXD in the corner, and you like he goes in the corner and controls his mech afterwards, and then just like remotely, and then he remotely detonates it when he wants to, just like straight up bomb the mine. Just, the mech just goes boom.
deeper bomb.
Yeah. So more explosions. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back and emphasize really the three things like why are you taking not just when am I getting CC'd, but when am I losing HP trades? It's the same those three things essentially. The only other thing I'd say there is like the micro around finishing targets with grapple to preserve. More of a niche thing. HP. Beyond that, it's just more practice, right? Keep up the good work with your training schedule. I'm really happy to hear that you're doing that. Expect ups and downs. That's just the nature of Overwatch. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's good stuff. This is good. There's massive improvements. Good stuff.
Thank you. So play for 20 hours a day.
Yeah, that's the key. That's the key.